Okay. Okay. I got a headset. Merry Christmas, by the way. Merry Christmas. I got a headset. I'm so happy. I got a headset. It's way too big. It is way too big. Like, it's shaking on my head. That's how big it is. It won't fit. Oh, no. But I have my mic. I can take it away. That kind of works. But, I got a headset. It took a bit. It took a bit of, like, asking and begging for, a headset. And I got one. It took so long. I'm like, Mom, I need a headset. She's like, okay, fine. We'll get you a headset. But yeah, I got a headset. I got wax melting stuff too. That was so much fun. Oh, I can't. No, hold on. There we go. I mean, if we're just chatting, why do I have to have my gaming screen open? I can. Oh wait, that's starting soon. See, I do kind of suck at streaming. I said I would stream, and then I didn't. And then I said I probably wouldn't stream on Christmas, but yet here we are. It's because I have a lot of time. Oh no. Okay. I'm proud. I want to get my music. Hold on. Let me see if Spotify will actually work. That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. Hold on. Oh no. Is it? It is! Finally! I did it. Too big of a gaming headset, but that's fine. What is wrong with me? I asked for a coin for Christmas, and I got the coin. But, a coin. That was $4. All for something Percy Jackson related. It's the Mark of Athena. But, a coin. A coin. I asked for a coin. I can't. Oh no. Ah. Oh. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do today. I'm half dressed. I'm still in my PJ pants. But so it's 11 o'clock. Probably should get dressed fully. But we're not gonna do that. No, we're not gonna. We're gonna sit here and talk. I don't know what to talk about. I really don't. It's sad because I didn't get any books. Yet again, I didn't really ask for any. Uh-oh. But, I have a big enough to be read list. I need to finish Trials of Apollo, Magnus Chase. I need to start the Kane Chronicles. I need to read the Maze Runner series. I need to finish Harry Potter. I have so many books on my shelf too. There's so many series that I need to read that haven't even started. I've read the first Maze Runner. And then I read I couldn't get through the first Magnus Chase. I was reading it for like 3 months, and I got about halfway through and I'm like, not now. I think I still have the place marked, but I probably need to start over to understand what's going on. But no. I mentioned to my cousin, like, yesterday, like, okay, so Song of Achilles is really good. And she's like, oh, I saw that on TikTok. I heard it's really good. I'm like, you should read it. You should read it. I can't bring myself to tell her how sad it is. I can't bring myself to tell my cousin how sad Song of Achilles is. Like, I want to reread it. I do. I really do. But I can't. And I'm laughing because it's funny to me. Because I can't explain it. It's sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. I was telling her quotes. And I'm like, so one of my favorites is, I made of memories. Right? It's great. But then I also wanted to say, he is half of my soul, as the poets say. But then I'm like, would that fit? Would that really fit? Also, by the way, I'm like looking at myself in the mirror and talking to myself. It looks like I'm actually talking to another person. Oh no, my little dimple. Oh no. What is wrong with me? Oh no. I can't stop giggling, by the way. Maybe it was the fried dough. What the frick? Oh no. Too much holiday joy. I need to paint. I have the sudden urge to paint something. I have the feminine urge to paint glass. But I know it's not going to get done today. I know it's not going to get done, and then it's never going to get done. Like, I start something. I always start something, and then I never finish it. It took me, like, a year and a half to make a quilt. Because it was just sitting in my closet, half done. I finished it. It looks great. It looks fine. It's good. It's fine. It's fine. The quilt's doing great. No, it's not. It's not really doing great. But, yeah. That's been life. Oh, jeez. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I have a few things to do next week. But I don't know. I really don't. I have practice most of next week. I don't know if I'm gonna go to them. I honestly don't. This headset, okay. I like it. Hold on. Checking out the box. This is a nice box. This is a nice box. Ooh, box. I like boxes. They're fun. You can throw them at people. I can't get this out of the bag. Hold on. It's a tiny book of instructions. Headband? Can I tighten it? That's the question. I cannot. That's very sad. Braided wire? I can tell. Oh, that's the microphone? I couldn't tell. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. I can't take the foam off. That's fine. That's fine. We're doing good. Yes. They're so big and so bulky. But, you know, it's fine. Am I gonna wear these to school? No. No. They stick out. They stick out so much. It's fine. It's fine. And then I have, wooden beads all over my floor. Because I had a bucket full of them, and it fell over. So, that was great. That's great. I love the music! Okay. I can't express how much I like the music. It's great. Why is Six Flags Magic Mountain watching me? Why is Six Flags watching me? Okay. But, like, Merry Christmas again. Merry Christmas. But it's a great day. I want to do the wax as well, but I have no letters. Like, imagine getting not even a Christmas letter, a birthday card that you bought at the store, that you bought at the dollar store, that they bought at the dollar store, and there being a wax seal on it. And it's literally just a corny dog, happy birthday. That's what I'm gonna do. No, because Kaden she'll get a wax seal on her birthday card. It's gonna be an awful card. Oh my gosh. No, I'm just gonna give her a wax seal for her birthday. That's all she's getting. Oh no. No, because I keep getting candles. And I'm not complaining. I do like candles. But why? Why is everyone getting me candles? I do like them. They do smell nice. They do smell nice. Here, wait, hold on. Hold on. You can still hear me. This thing is like, oh, you can adjust. Can I adjust my volume? I can. Mwahaha. I can't even hear my own voice now. I'm so evil. I'm so evil. I don't have to hear the tiny voice in my head of just me repeating what I just said. Yeah. I'm so proud. I'm joking. I really am. But oh jeez. Today, no, because my mom was complaining about me wearing sweatpants to a Christmas party. Not a Christmas party. To my grandma's house for Christmas Eve. Like, ma'am, no. It was a no-bones day for me. I don't know if it was actually a no-bones day, but it was definitely a no-bones day for me. I was not gonna wear jeans. All due respect, I wear jeans every day to school. Like, no. Just no. That's a no for me. My hair is so messy, I haven't brushed it. I put it in a ponytail last night before I went to bed, and I haven't done anything since. It looks great. Oh, jeez. I can't wear my crown on the stream now because of these headphones. That's okay. That's okay. I'll take photos. Obviously with my face cropped out of them, but because I still have to remain faceless. Super cool. You don't get to see my little smirk when streaming. That's fine. It's fine. We're doing great. Oh no. Eventually, you'll see a little smirk. Eventually. But not today. I do so many weird dances on stream too. I just dance side to side. I'm doing it right now. I'm sitting on my bed because my parents took my desk chair. Which is a foldable chair, by the way. With a pillow. And, yeah. So I have to sit on my bed and stream. It's good. It's good. It's all good. It's fine. Grover's doing great. I took most of the dirt out of his pot and, like, loosened it up. And he's been thriving ever since. So I think the dirt was packed too tight. Because his leaves kept falling off. And I'm like, Grover, don't die on me, buddy. And he didn't. He didn't. He hasn't died on me yet. He's still thriving. I have a Grogu sweater on. You like my headset, Mom? Yeah, it fell over. He's watching Home Alone 2 out there still, huh?
I put that on.
Ah.
Why?
Just curious.
How is that headset?
It's really good. It's wobbly. It's so loose. I'm testing it out right now on stream. I'm testing it out to see how well it works.
It wasn't this nice, it wasn't this fast.
Well, I wanted to look at Costco online with you, and you opened your shit so fast I couldn't tell you not to open the box.
Sorry.
12 years ago.
Love you.
Well, Grandma's not happy
Okay.
because she thinks she can't return it, and that's $300 down the toilet then. Because she's the one that helped us get the Santa gifts.
Oh.
So...
Okay. We're all good. We're all good. I can't even hear the music. Honestly. But, yeah. The headset's nice. Really big. Even if I just move my head, it shifts. So, you know. That's how you know. That's how you know. Hold on. Yeah, let me just snooze these notifications because, yeah, so cool. It's telling me I don't have enough space in my phone, but I can't bring myself to get rid of the memes, the great memes. Okay. Once Upon a December was my favorite song ever. So I watched Anastasia when I was like 7. Or not even 7, I was like 4 at the time. And I watched it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this movie. And then I totally forgot what it was called. I completely forgot, I didn't even know. And then I was sitting in the hospital 4 years ago with my infection. And like I asked them, do you have Anastasia? And they're like, yes, we do. So I watched Anastasia sitting in the hospital. And then up until recently, that was the last time I watched it. I watched it over quarantine. I found it online. I'm like, oh, yes. So I sat there and I watched Anastasia in my room. Online. It was great. It was great. And then they got it on Disney Plus. I'm like, yeah. But I made Kaden watch it. She came over one time and I'm like, you're watching Anastasia. Because she hadn't seen it. So, and then she got 20 minutes through the Percy Jackson movie, which honestly, props to her. I forced myself to get through that. I'm sad I forced myself to get through that. That sucked. I hated that. Okay. Now I have Once Upon a December stuck in my head. I know the lyrics to it as well. I subconsciously memorize everything. I swear, I'll be listening to one song, and the next time I listen to it, I'm singing along because that's how quick I can memorize it. I subconsciously do that, and it's great. I mean, it works. It works really well with theater as well, because the quicker you memorize, the longer you have to rehearse, right? And to go off book, and it really helps. But you also need to know your cue lines and stuff. Theater is so much fun. I do have fun in there. The teacher, she could be a butt sometimes, but that's okay. That's okay. English is still my favorite. English is still my favorite. Oh no. It's still my favorite. I love English. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. I don't know. I'm probably gonna take sign language next year as well. So that will be fun. Gonna stick in sign language because I really do want to learn. I feel everyone else like knows or is gonna learn like Spanish or French or something like that, but no one's gonna learn sign language. And it's still a language. People still use it. And people still need that language. People still need sign language to communicate. And I would love to learn that. Because not many people know, or they know very few. So, yeah. Yeah. Sign language. Sign language is cool. Oh, jeez. And then I got a Harry Potter robe? I got a whole Harry Potter robe from Universal. Huh? Funny part is, I was supposed to go to Universal 2 years ago before COVID hit for my birthday. And obviously then COVID hit. And we couldn't go. And I haven't been in years. I haven't been in so long. I know some people haven't ever been, but honestly, I want to go for the butterbeer. Let's be honest, the butterbeer's so good. Oh no. And then the new Jurassic Park ride? Or Jurassic World actually. But it was so cool when the car fell on the original ride. I remember when the car would like drop down. I remember it vividly, and then it stopped one time when we went, and I'm like, what happened to the car? It was very sad. It was very emotional. It was very emotional for me. The car not falling. Because the first time on that was absolutely terrifying. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's strapped in. It's meant to do that. Oh, safe. And then it came like a thing where I'm like, oh, the car is gonna fall. And then it didn't. And then it didn't, and that made me sad. But what can I do? Now that the ride's changed, I can't be like, put it back, put it back. No, I can't do that. It's not gonna work. And then how the T-Rex would jump out at you. It was fun. The original ride was fun. I heard they lowered the drop as well. Like, that's what made it fun, man. That's what made it fun. But I really want to go to Disney again. I really do. Because now there's Star Wars Land. And that would be fun. But also, if you ever go to Disneyland, try to go to California Adventure as well. Because, hear me out, the Cars ride. It's so much fun. It is so much fun. I love that ride. I refuse to go on Guardians of the Galaxy because it used to be Tower of Terror. So I went for a field trip a few years ago as well. And like everyone else in the group went on Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'm like, nope, I'm going to sit my butt outside and wait for them to come out. Because I am not going on that. Because when I was 4, or like 5, I was like the right height to go on it. And my dad was like, hey, you want to go on Tower of Terror? Like that, it looks fun, right? And I'm like, yeah, that kind of does. And he's like, it's only 1 drop. You're going to be fine. It was like 8 drops. And 5-year-old me came out crying. Like, I was terrified. My dad felt awful. But I was so mad. I refused to go on that ride. I hold a grudge against that ride for that reason. For that reason. And I've had so many people who were like, I'm so sad they converted Tower of Terror to Guardians of the Galaxy. That was my favorite ride. Then I'm like, how is that your favorite? What? I really like the Matterhorn. That's my favorite in Disneyland. And Pirates of the Caribbean's pretty high up there as well. That's a fun ride. That's really fun. That's really fun. What's another fun one? I never enjoyed the Finding Nemo one. And I was never allowed to go on It's a Small World. Or not It's a Small World, but that ride. Like I was never allowed to go on it. Because my dad absolutely hates that song. I went on it once. When I was, I don't even know. I remember it because I'm not allowed on it. And if I do, my dad will throw a fit. Because we'll be singing in the car. It'll be stuck in his head for months at a time, and then when it finally comes out, we'll get it stuck again. But, you know, it's fun. Dumbo ride. That was fun. The Dumbo ride was so much fun. I'm trying to remember all the rides. Last time I went was 3 years ago. Yeah. And that was my field trip. But, yeah. Fun. It's been 28 minutes. But, oh my gosh, I hate Tower of Terror. I will always remember it as Tower of Terror. No, I'm not going on it. You'll have to drag me on that ride kicking and screaming. Unless we hit a follower goal, and then I'll go on Guardians of the Galaxy. Unless. That'd have to be like 2 million. I'm joking. But, no, should I make that a future goal? Because my current one is like film a vlog, or whatever. As soon as I hit 15, I have to change my background on my computer to something very interesting. That was drawn in English. It's a bit questionable, but you know, it's fine. Right? Oh no. I over-exaggerate so many of my facial expressions that it makes everything a million times funnier. It makes it so funny. Like I'll be talking normally, and I'll do this really weird facial expression, and my brother will just bust out laughing. When I don't even think it's that funny. Like, and then I'll have friends who will chuckle, obviously. But, like, I am so over-expressionate. I over-exaggerate my expressions a little too much. I'm at 14 followers. Oh, shoot. When it hits 15, that's when I have to change my background now. I have to do one more. I have one more way. Please, no. You know, I wouldn't say this normally, but please, no one follow. I beg you, please. Oh no. That was a promise I made. I'm like, when I hit 15, when I hit 15. But, no. If I hit, okay, I'm gonna make a deal right here, right now. And I'm gonna clip this and I'm gonna post it on my TikTok, my Instagram, anywhere, it will be posted. If I hit 2K by July, and I know this is like a really big stretch, and that's why I'm doing it. If I hit 2K by July, I will film up at Hume, up at my camp. I will film a week's worth of vlog up there. And you will get that. You will get, obviously, camp footage. And, yeah. If we hit it, that's what I'll do. Because the camps usually takes place in July. And if it happens this year, that's when I'll do it. But, yeah. If we hit like 500, I'll do a work weekend. If we hit 500 by the first work weekend, which I think is in March, I'll do one. And the work weekend is just a week that I work up a camp. Like a weekend. So I don't miss any school. I drive up there with the rest of church that signed up for it. And I work off some money. So it takes away from the tuition. And especially because my brother's going this next year. So you can get that footage. Yeah. It definitely would be very interesting. It would definitely be interesting to see that type of stuff. Because that would be really interesting. But I mean, if we hit it, I'll film. There's probably gonna be snow up there as well. Oh wait, no, it usually happens in February. Ooh, you guys got 2 months to hit 500. And I'm at 14. I'm at 14. Yes. I don't even know how that's supposed to happen. I mean, if you guys can do it, I will. I will. But yeah. I will do that for you guys. Okay. I have not seen No Way Home. I really do want to see it. I do. But, you know, I do. I keep getting asked if I'm wearing the ugly sweater. It's such an ugly sweater that I wore yesterday. It's so ugly and so itchy. I hate it. It's funny though. It's really funny. And then I was wearing ornament earrings. I was decked out. So fun. Ugly sweater. So much fun. Okay, so I know I can talk about like the Song of Achilles book, like how it's sad, and I don't have the heart to tell my cousin. Because she doesn't know my exact streaming account. I'm pretty sure she doesn't even have Twitch. I'm pretty sure she doesn't even have Twitch. But I mean, Lily, if you're on here, sorry, I spoiled it. It's a little sad. But I have an entire dialogue scene stuck in my head 24/7. And it's specifically the name one hero who is happy scene. It's specifically that scene, the entire scenery, everything. You're sitting underneath a tree, if I remember right. They're sitting underneath a tree, looking out at the distance, and Achilles goes, name one hero who is happy. And Patroclus goes, like, he's silent for a while, and Achilles goes, you can't. I can't. I know. They never let you be famous and happy. I'll let you in on a secret. Or I'll tell you a secret. Tell me. I'm going to be the first. Swear it. Why me? Because you're the reason. Swear it. I swear it. I swear it. Like, that whole dialogue is stuck in my head for, oh my gosh, it's stuck in my head for ages to come. I sit in class and I imagine that scene. Like, that's how that's how much I think about it. I'll be sitting at dinner and then all of a sudden I'll go, I swear it. And people are like, what? You swear what? And it's great. People know I've lost it. Almost. Most of them do. They're like, you good? And it's just no, I'm not. I'm really not. Here, hold on. I never changed my screen back. Whoopsie. That's fine. We've just been sitting on that screen for, I don't even know how long. I was sitting there. It's good. We're all good. It's fine. It's fine. Right? I think it's fine. Hopefully. Praying. Maybe. Hopefully. Today's great. I just realized this PC is a year old. Because I got this PC last Christmas. And that's when I I decided when I got a PC, that's when I was gonna try to stream, right? And then I held off on it for a while because I'm like, I don't know how to start. And then actually it was okay, I'm being totally honest, it was Lauren Z-Side and Ronbu. I'm like, this seems like so much fun. I want to do it. I want to try it. And here we are. I started in July. While I was on quarantine. After camp, even. And here we are now. Here we are. Honestly, I think I've come pretty far so far. Because I have so much that I've done, kinda sorta. I've done backgrounds, I've done my alerts, I changed what I stream on even. And this is how it is. And I'm actually really happy to be streaming. No one else really is. My parents aren't proud of it. My brother told me yesterday that my streaming sucks. But you know. And I told him one day it's eventually gonna pay off. One day. And he's like, no it isn't. You're just doing it for nothing. Why are you trying so hard? But I'm not gonna give up on it. I'm already here. I've already put a decent amount of effort into it, if I can make one person laugh, if I can make one person smile, that's my goal. That's my goal. And I hope I made someone laugh. I hope I've made someone smile. On the whoever's watching me, I hope I've made them chuckle at least once. But it's like, what can I do to help that? What can I do to help people? And it's okay. I really hope I can do good. Like, there's so much I want to do. And there's so much I want to do for you guys, and there's so much I want. Like, I want to make you guys laugh. I want to make you guys smile. I want to make you guys giggle. But, like, it's crazy. Because there was a chance that I didn't even start. It was just a random whim where I'm like, hey, I'm going to try streaming. And here we are. Here we are today, sitting here, streaming. And I'm going to tell this story so much. And then, like, Hayden streamed a bit. She hasn't streamed in 3 months, and I know why. Because she didn't tell her mom. She didn't explain that, hey, I want to stream. She just did. And her mom wasn't a big fan of it, and, like, made her delete her account. And, basically, I think she had fun streaming. I think she really did. But, like, it was a lot of fun streaming. It's a lot of fun. And one day this will be the norm. Like, hey guys, welcome back. One day. And honestly, I make jokes about going big, but even if I'm just a small community that's really tight and, like, honestly, I just want to make people happy. I want to make people's days. Like, that's what I want to do. And if you're thinking about streaming, if you're thinking about trying it out, my advice is just try it. Even if it isn't the best, even if it's, like, very small, very tiny stream, where you just sit there and chat like this stream, or even just one that is filmed on mobile, like a mobile phone, because that's how I started streaming. I was doing art, and then I was streaming. That's how I started. And my advice is try it that way. Try doing something you like building a Lego set on stream. Like, honestly, try it. You never know if you're going to enjoy it or not. And it doesn't even matter if it's that good. If you're not good at commentary, honestly, when you're just sitting there talking, you kind of get carried away. You kind of get lost in your own world. And my advice is, like, try it. Really. Honestly, it's a really cheap hobby to start with. Like, obviously it gets a little more expensive when you get, like, a professional headset and a real gaming PC. But I suggest you try it just on mobile. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. And I know sometimes I leave like blanks and like I don't talk. But like, and sometimes I don't stay consistent about streaming. I say I'll stream and then I totally forget. But honestly, if you have the chance, try it out. That's the best advice I could give. And you never know, you might really, really enjoy it. And I do. People, my family, like my parents and all that, they aren't very fond of me streaming. It's more along the lines of why? Why are you trying so hard? Like, what's it gonna do? But, like, what? What could happen? And I'm glad to be here. My parents, they keep telling me, like, no, stop. We're not big fans of you streaming. But you blatantly ignore us. And whatever. Like, obviously, I do have people in my life who are like, you stream? That's so cool. What's your account? Like, I told my cousin on Halloween that I stream, and she's like, really? That's so cool. Like, is it fun? And I was like one of the first supporters I had. Same cousin who heard a song with Achilles. But, she was like, whoa. And then at Christmas, she's like, we were thinking about getting you streaming stuff, but we didn't know what you would like. And that was a lot because my parents, like, it took a lot of convincing to get a headset. It took so much convincing. And luckily, to convince my parents to even let me still stream, I had formulated, like, a really, really detailed reasoning. Like, keep my grades up, and I will keep my grades up, I will go to practice, and do my homework. If I slip up, I'm gonna step away. Like, this is on me. I will do it myself. You guys don't have to be a part of it. I don't show my face. I don't curse. Here's my account. Honestly. And they saw it and they're like, we don't approve of it. But we don't see you're doing anything wrong right now. So I guess whatever, you can keep it. And because of that reasoning, I'm still here and I am still streaming. It was a really good thing I thought of, like, reasonings and why I should be able to keep streaming. Because if I didn't, I probably would not be streaming right now. My account would have been terminated months ago. Months ago. And I don't know what I would have done. I don't know what I would have done in my free time. Honestly. I say honestly so much, but I don't know what I would have done. I would have lied around most likely and just sat there. Like, what do I do now? Like, what do I do with my life? Because I did try having a YouTube channel when I was 7. And, my parents deleted it because I didn't tell them and they hated the idea of me being online. And they're like, you are not allowed to show your face online. No. And, yeah. But a few weeks ago, I was gonna stream. And we went to go out and get a Christmas tree and stuff. And I'm in the truck driving to go pick up the Christmas tree with my family. And I get a text from one of my friends from school. And it's a photo of me, like full face, and my friend standing there. And it looks like I'm cowering behind her. And I hated that photo. I looked at my face and I'm like, I look so bad. What? And that's like the first time like it hit me. Like, I'm so glad I don't show my face on stream. Because these photos would be everywhere. Like these really weird photos of me that were taken that I don't personally enjoy. And I've always been a little self-conscious about like my face and stuff. Like my nose turns a little upward, and it makes me mad because like it's the little details. I hated my freckles. I have freckles, and I hated them for the longest time because everyone I knew didn't have freckles. It was a thing to not have freckles and to have a clear face. And I hated my freckles. I hated them. I wanted to cover them up. And I've always been a little self-conscious. I've been told my ears are too big. And that, like my eyes look weird. And stuff like that. And you know, it hurts, right? Like, it hurts, man. It hurts so bad when you're told, like, yeah, your face looks weird. Like, why is your chin like that? Why? And, like, the same with, like, the way I am. Like, why are your shoulders so wide? Why are they so wide? Like, why? I can't control that. But it hurt. And it still hurts sometimes to this day. Like, if I'm not comfortable, I'm like a little self-conscious that day, and someone goes like, why are your shoulders so wide? That just looks weird. I get really self-conscious about that, and I think about that for the rest of the week, honestly. Like, I've learned to take it a little better, but when I was younger, that hurt. Like, imagine as a 6-year-old hearing, why are your shoulders so wide? Or why do you have freckles? Why is your nose turned like that? Like, what? What? And it's so, why? And I hate some photos of myself for that reason, because I look at those imperfections and I'm like, that just looks so bad. That looks so bad. Why? Why do I feel like this? Why? And I'm like, is it like body dysmorphia? Is it facial dysmorphia? What? And I'm so glad I don't show my face on stream. I'm so glad. Because I'd be facing that issue so much more often. So, dang it. So often. And I get those photos where, like, my face is glitched, and I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I'd do. And, you know, I can't fix everything. I have to learn I can't control anything and everything that happens. But it still sticks with me to this day. Like most of those comments. Man, I got bullied because of my name. Like my real name. Like I wanted to play with these girls, obviously. Like I'm gonna say because it's a really common name. But there were 3 Mackenzies in my grade for a while. There's Mackenzie H, Mackenzie M, and another Mackenzie H, but we called her Kenzie. And I wanted to play with them because I had no one else to play with, and they're like, your name isn't Mackenzie. Your name is blank. You can't play with us if your name isn't Mackenzie. And that hurt. And then I went home and I'm like crying to my mom and I'm like, I just wanted to play with them. I just wanted to make friends. And she's like, do you know the real reason behind your name? Do you really? And she explained it. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. I like it now. Okay. I see why I was named that. Okay. And that was mostly the end of it. That was a good end to it. I still get teased because of my name. I still do. I just learned to kind of ignore it a bit more. And that's also why I go by Sage online. That's why I go by Sage. But the real reasoning I put Sage as my name. Alright. I know I've said this before. I know I've said it before. But, obviously, like, my first cabin up at summer camp was called Sage. And I loved that cabin. It was so small and it was so cute. And I'm like, I like this cabin. It's cute. I enjoy it. And then there was a character from a book that, like, we have some common things in common, you know? So his name is Sage as well, or Sage, quote unquote. I really don't want to spoil it. That's the thing. Like, it's The False Prince. I read that book in 6th grade, and I'm like, I like Sage. That's a pretty name. And that's also why my color's sage green as well, because Sage. That sort of deal. If I ever see Sage in a game, I'll go after it because, I mean, it's my name online. But I like it. I like my name online. I like Sage. If I could change my name, I would change it to Sage. But I like my name right now. I like my real name. People spell it wrong all the time. I mean, they spell it differently. And I'll go around and I'll be like, they never spell my name right. It's always spelled another way. And that's how everyone else spells it. And, you know, jeez. More family drama on Christmas. Oh no. Okay. I guess I have to go out there for a second. Like, if you give me a minute, I have to head out there. I have to send the link as well. Fun. Okay, hold on. Please don't set anything on fire, chat. Please. Okay, be good. I have to put the headset back on. No, because they called me out and they're like, oh, we hope you understand, like, we're not trying to keep you. Oh, dang it, hair in the way. That's fine, that's fine. But, like, I hope you understand that we're not, like, trying to keep you from this family member. Like, we understand your decision, but, you know, you're gonna have resentment towards yourself. But, you know, I know that, I know I will. I know I will. And it's fine. It's fine. We're doing good. We're doing good. Ah, jeez. I'm gonna keep saying, oh, jeez. I don't care. I need to get that out of my vocabulary. I do. I really do. Oh, no. Grover's doing well. I love Grover so much. Grover is great. But, you know, I love Grover so much. I love him. Grover's my plant. I love my plant. It's fine. It's fine. Gosh, I need to read. How many books do I have to read? Hold on. Hold on. 4 Trials of Apollo books. Magnus Chase books, that's adding 3. Kane Chronicles books, that's another 3. We're up to 9. And then, Maze Runner. 14. We're up to 14. And then, 15, 16, 17. 17 books. At least. To read. Because that is Trials of Apollo, Magnus Chase, Kane Chronicles, Maze Runner, and the rest of the Harry Potter series. Because I've only read through Goblet of Fire. And I stopped because I saw how big Order of the Phoenix was. And I'm like, Do I really want to do that? No, I won't. I won't. I won't do that. I won't do that. It's fine. Oh, wait. Oh, I think it was my dad that picks up the beads. I'm like, I was in the zone where I'm like, I just saw the bucket standing up with no beads on the floor. Oh, I'm not okay today. No. I can't. I can't even. Oh no. I want to paint. I don't know what. I need to clean my palettes though, because there's paint everywhere on them. Uh-oh. There's just dark purple paint because that was the color of the beads. Okay. I have my sparkly, not sparkly, but I have like a gold watch that hangs from my mirror or my dresser. And it always catches my eye. It's like out the corner of my eye, it glints. I'm like, oh, what is that? It's my watch. It's my pocket watch that I had to buy off of Amazon. I bought a pocket watch off of Amazon. Go figure. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I like it. It looks really nice. It looks really nice. I like it. I like it. It's cool. Oh, no. I have stuff on my desk that I need to clean up. But I also need my chair back as well. I need to go get my chair back so I can actually sit there and stream instead of sitting on my bed with a box. Streaming. Ah, jeez. Because that's yeah, fun. Caden sent me a YouTube video that I'm not going to watch on stream because it's going to blast everywhere. Or I'm just going to start cackling, I don't know. Like an evil witch cackle. They're so bad. Okay. I hate looking at things. And there's a really good reason. So coming back from, like, we went on vacation for like the first time ever in this last summer. And we're coming back. We stopped at the Petrified Forest. I'm talking way too fast right now. We stopped at the Petrified Forest, and I'm looking around and I see this fossilized like snail. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Because if you don't know me, I have an obsession with rocks. I have so many rocks. I have so many rocks. No, but most of them are everywhere around my room. But my grandpa, who was with us, saw me like geeking out about it, and he bought it. He bought the freaking, and it was like $64. Actually, I think it was even more than that. And I'm like, okay. And then we got back, right? We got back, and my grandpa's like, oh, I have something for you guys, and he gives it to me. I was geeking out about like every single other rock. And I didn't realize. Because I knew my parents wouldn't get it. And I'm like, you know, I'm going to step away. It's really pretty. But I'm going to step away because that is so expensive. I do not need that. And then my grandpa bought it. Like, sir, I tried to cope. And then he's like, you have it now. There you go. It's now displayed on my Harry Potter books. And then he gave me a huge slab of petrified wood as well, which sits in front of my, like, on my dresser. So yeah, that's great. Oh my gosh. I feel bad. I feel so bad. And I know, like, there's no returns. And he can't return it. So it's like, We also visited the meteor crater, which was pretty cool. We got rocks there as well. I have a thing of amethyst. I got rocks there as well. I got a thing of turquoise. Actually, I got 2 things of turquoise there. Actually, we got amethyst at an antique shop. A really small antique shop. It actually wasn't a very small shop, but they had a American Revolution jacket in the window. And it was like over $2,000. It looks so cool though. It's so cool. I'm like, that's a piece of history right there. That is history. And then while we were out there as well, we visited the Alamo, which, oh my gosh, the courtyard, so pretty. I have a bunch of photos of it. I would visit the Alamo again. I would. And then there's like a whole mall in there as well. And I was telling my mom, like, I can't charge my phone. My cord's broken. Again, with my grandpa, he went upstairs to find a phone shop and bought me a new phone cord. And then when I went over to him, because he's like, hey, come over here. I saw him paying, and he's like, would this fit is this like your USBs? Would this work? I'm like, no, I don't need it. I'll tough it out. He's like, no, I'm buying it for you. I need to like shut up and not say I like things. Because then I feel bad because I'm like, and then that cord that he bought stopped working, so it's now sitting in one of my drawers. Because what else are you gonna do with the broken cord? I'm gonna try it out later on. I'm gonna see if it works again. But you know, like, and then the cord I have now is breaking at the end, so I put electrical tape around it. I went in the garage and I'm looking through my dad's stuff and I'm like, electrical tape. Where's the electrical tape? Because I know he has it. Because sometimes my dad works on cars sometimes, and when he's welding and stuff, sometimes he gets metal shards in his finger. Like, dude, and he still does it. And we have to pull it out. It's not fun. It is not fun. And then he uses electrical tape to make sure it stays on, like the gauze and stuff. Like, he can't use a regular Band-Aid. He has to use electrical tape. So, I'm tempted to get him electrical tape for his birthday. But I know he has it. So, I went searching through the garage, I found it, and I put it around my cord that I'm using right now. Because I'm going to keep this phone until, like, summer, and then when my parents get new phones, they're going to give me their old one. And then my brother's going to get a phone. He does not need a phone. I swear he does not need a phone. He does not need a phone. He gets so mad at me, though, when I'm on my phone. I'll be sitting in the car, like, listening to Hamilton or whatever. Because that's what I do. And he'll look at me like, get off your phone. Get off your phone. I'm like, no, I don't think I will. I don't think I will. It's fine. We're doing good. It's fine. It's fine. He's gonna be a nightmare when he gets a phone. I swear. I joke around, like, with friends, like, oh, you ever played Swords with Rusty Rebar? They're like, what? And I realized that some kids didn't play Swords with Rusty Rebar while growing up. Like, as a 7-year-old, I'd sit in my grandpa's backyard and I'd do random stuff. I once tried to build a house, and then my grandpa got mad and he's like, no, because he has a bunch of bricks in his backyard. So it made me move them all back to the pile. And once I tried to dig a hole, got in trouble for that. So that was great. And then there was a bunch of rusty rebar in the backyard. So what did me and my little brother do? We started beating each other with it. We played Swords with Rusty Rebar. One time he whacked me right across my face and almost hit my eye. I could have gone blind. But I didn't. But I didn't. The story of my life. But I didn't. No. It could have ended so badly. Rusty Rebar. Yeah, that's the best thing to play Swords with. And now I've upgraded from Rusty Rebar to Broom Pole. But I was talking with my grandparents, right? About, like, other things that I would have asked for Christmas. I'm like, yeah, I would have asked for, like, a discus for track and all that. And then I realized that they're $200 to $300, and they're like, oh Lord, like, what? I'm like, yeah, for a disc that you throw that I'm gonna use for 4 years, if that. It's like 2 pounds. And most of the weight in the discus is around the rim. Because it's metal. Like, those discus are expensive, man. Shot puts can be like $10, but the discus? $300 to $400. I almost just, like, cried when I heard that. I'm like, good thing I didn't ask. That would not have gone well. Especially because my brother would have never used it. He would have never used it. Like, he would have absolutely never used it. Because the guy's discuses are heavier. Like, everything's heavier. But even the 4K, like, at track, I was sitting there, right, and we had to grab a shot. And, like, we were lining up to throw. And all the guys kind of swarmed the bucket. And they took all the lighter ones, the ones that I'm supposed to throw with. So I grabbed a 15-pound. And I'm like, it's fine, I can throw with this. And then, while getting ready to do, like, the pivot and all that and train for that, my coach was like, hand it to me. And I handed it to him, and he's like, how much is this? And he checks it and it's 15 pounds. And I'm like, the guy stole all the lighter ones. I only took what was left. So he walks over and steals the lighter one. Like, I could have gotten hurt, first off. Second off, they're kind of just cheating themselves with using the lighter one. Because in competitions, you can't do that. You can't simply grab the lighter one. You also can't grab the heavier one, because you can get disqualified for that as well. There's so many ways you can get disqualified. If you run too many events, you can get disqualified. And shot put alone is so confusing with how you can get disqualified. You have to enter and exit the back half of the ring. So there's like black lines, and you have to enter and exit the back half. If you enter or exit the front half, you're disqualified. If your foot goes over the toe board, you're disqualified. And it's like, why? But, it's fine. Like, your foot goes over the toe board, it touches the toe board, it goes out of these sector lines. Like, you will get disqualified. That throw will get disqualified. But I can't fix that. I can't manipulate how you can get disqualified. Also, sometimes if you talk, you can get disqualified. Like, okay. Like, if you talk off to the side, you can get disqualified. Even if you're not throwing. But, because it distracts the other thrower. But, zone them out. Please. I know some people can't, but I zone them out. But, yeah. Shot put is confusing. I don't even know how you can get disqualified in discus. I don't even know. Because I was at track throwing discus. And, we were doing, the training and all that, the prep. First day throwing discus. And,
Stream everything.
okay. Sorry. But, we were doing the preparations, and I was holding the disc somewhat right, based off of what I was being told. Because I've never thrown discus in my life. And the coach walks by, and he's like, I already know you know how to do it. Sir? I don't know how to throw discus. What do you mean? I've never thrown a discus in my life. I've thrown a frisbee. I can throw it like a frisbee if you'd like, just woo. But I don't know how to throw a discus. Would you like me to throw like a frisbee? Because I can. But I also have to work on the movement and all that. Because as soon as your shoulder hits a certain point, you have to whip around and throw. It's a process. It's a process learning it all. And I was just thrown in there. I wish I would have learned it when I was younger, when I first started track. But what are they gonna do? How will they teach a 9-year-old how to throw a discus? It would have been nice to learn a little. But whatever. Would have been nice if they worked on the movements. But they don't assume 9-year-olds to go and do shot put later on. They expect them to go like, oh, okay, whatever. It was fun while it lasted. But no. But no. Yeah. That's how it ended up. Oh no. Oh, gee. I don't know if I'm gonna go to practice next week. I don't know. Because, the running coach, if you miss practice, like, one day, he will throw a fit, I guess. Not the running coach, but the track teacher. He will throw an absolute fit. If you're on your phone during practice, throw a fit. Even if you're, like, taking a break or texting your mom or something, he'll throw a fit. You eat at practice, he'll throw a fit. Like, There's a whole thing with cursing as well. But yeah, I don't curse. I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to. If I did, it would not end well. It would not end well. No. It would not end well. I don't know, I might get, like, helicoptered into our pool. Like, oh, you cursed. There you go, into the pool. Which is freezing cold, by the way. Hold on. How over full is it? It's almost over the spillway. It was over the spillway yesterday. But I have, like, a perfect view of it from my window. I can just turn around and look and see. Which is fine. It's fine. We can just see how much water is in there. Or, frick, sometimes I'll open my bedroom window and my parents will be outside, and the dogs will flip out. They'll jump up on they're not allowed to jump up on furniture, right? But sometimes they'll, like, heave themselves up on top of my bed just to see, like, what's going on. Because they can hear them talking. So, it's funny. It's funny. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. I have Christmas stuff to do at 2 o'clock again. I have to go over there. Hopefully cousins get there at 2 o'clock. They're driving like 2 hours away, from 2 hours away. Hopefully they get here. But, oh yeah, that was another thing I did when I was younger. We had a trampoline in my grandpa's backyard. So I would just, gymnast, did flips. I used to do gymnastics, so I would keep doing flips and all that. It wasn't a very long trampoline like you see in, obviously, a gymnastics studio. But it was a large square trampoline. So I would just do flips there. Sometimes I landed on my head, sometimes I didn't, Yeah, sometimes I landed on my head. And then when I was 4, I hit my head on a trailer hitch. But that's another story. That's a completely different story. And then when I was 5, I zapped myself with electric flash water. But that, another story. Another story for another time of how that happened. No. No. Because those both hurt really bad. Oh my gosh. I remember getting chased by bees. Bees absolutely hate me. They hate me. I've been stung 3 times. All by bodies of water. The first time was at the lake where I was stung on my middle finger. How did it even sting the inside of my middle finger as well? I don't even know how. Second time, I was sitting out by the pool, and it stung me in my thigh. Because I was just, like, sitting there crouching. And it, like, flew in there. I don't know why. And it stung me. And then I stepped on it the third time at the beach. And then some nice lady walking by was like, oh my gosh, I have a credit card, let me get it out of your foot. So, wow. I mean, oops. I swear I looked down and the bee wasn't there 1 second, and then I stepped down and then all of a sudden it was there. And I know I was looking down because I was looking for sea glass, sand dollars. I was looking for sand crabs as well. Oh my gosh, I love sand crabs. I love sand crabs. They're so cute. Okay, so they're very small most of the time. They don't pinch. And obviously, like, when you're looking through sand, they're white. They're, like, pale. When you're holding them in your hand, they dig into, like, the crevices of your hand and they just sit there. It's so cute. I like sand crabs. I love sand crabs. And, like I said, they don't pinch. So it's great. It's great. I grew up, like, at the beach and camping and stuff. Like, we would go so often. I caught an octopus. I would grab starfish, slugs, snails, sea snails. I would poke anemones. Like, it's so much fun at the beach. And every morning I would wake up and I'd see dolphins, like, hopping in the water, and it was so much fun. I loved the beach. I mean, there's, like, this specific beach that I love so much. I love it so much. And it was right by the train tracks, and it's illegal now. But it wasn't when I was younger. We would go up, and we would grab, like, nails, pennies, quarters, and we'd duct tape them to the track. So when the train came, it flattened them all. And then, like, 30 minutes or so after the train came, or, like, 15 minutes, I don't even remember how, like, the time went. Obviously, we weren't in the way of the train. We would go up and we'd look for them, and we'd find them. Oh my gosh. It's so cool how we did that. I loved it. And then, like, we heard that you can get arrested for it. We're like, yeah, no. Let's stop doing that. I don't feel like visiting the police station today. So, oops. That could have gone well. Oopsie. I don't even know why. It was fun. But that's how I grew up. That's how things would mostly go. And, well, it's safe to say, like, that's, obviously I can't raise my kids like that when I eventually have kids. I can't raise them like that because that will not end well. That will, oh no. But, like, that's the thing. I would go outside and I'd pick up rocks and I'd search for worms. I had a huge can of worms that I, like, collected and everything. And then one day, like, I forgot to visit and I accidentally left it out in the sun and they all fried. They all died. Like, I burned them alive. It's, nice. I killed a bunch of them. That makes me sad. Cause, like, I killed a bunch of worms. And a slug. There was a slug in there as well. Cause for some reason, there was, like, one slug in my grandpa's backyard. I killed a bunch of decomposers. I killed a bunch of them. Rest in peace, buddies. Rest in peace. Rest in fried. Like, I'm not gonna get over that. I'm really not. Because it was an accident. I didn't mean to kill them. I promise. I promise I didn't mean to kill them. I promise. I didn't mean to kill all those worms. I promise, I promise, I promise. And then I remember I made like mud and stuff. Like I'd set out a bucket, and then sprinklers would turn on or it would rain, and the water would be collected, and then I'd take dirt, throw it in there, and I'd make quote unquote soup. I didn't eat it. But okay, if you haven't given your sibling mud one time and said like it was chocolate, like what are you doing? What are you doing? I've done it. I did do it. And okay, the way I did it was I told my brother, like I made it in a cap, a bottle cap. No wonder he didn't trust me. And said it was chocolate. And he's like, no, that's mud. You're trying to feed me mud. He was like 2 at the time. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's chocolate, and Dad like told me to give it to you. And he actually ate it. He actually believed me. And because I said it was from Dad, he didn't tell him. He didn't tell him I actually fed him mud. Like, and they just found out recently, like I told them that, my mom's like, you did what? So, it went well. Obviously I can't get in trouble for it now. But I could have. I could have. And that could have ended, like, really, really badly. But it didn't. And here I am. Here I am. It was great. Oh, no. And then I remember one time, like, we were walking around. Or no, we opened the front door and my dog made a dash for it. Down the street, like down a few blocks, she ran, and my mom was chasing after her. Like, I was trying to keep my brother calm because he's crying, like, no, the dog! And it was great. Remember when I said about, like, cue lines and memorizing, like, an hour and 35 minutes ago? Because that's how long I've been live. Well, sometimes, I get cue lines out of just random things my friends say. Like, they'll say shot, and then I'll all of a sudden go, I am not throwing, you know, that whole thing. That whole spiel. And it's great. And sometimes they'll go, like, now, and then I'll go, now, if you two don't mind, I'm going to bed. Before either of you can come up with another clever idea to get us killed, or worse, expelled. And Or they'll go eating and just say eating. And again, with Hermione Granger, I'll go, will you stop eating? Your best friend is missing. And it's funny, my word association, sometimes. Sometimes it's absolutely awful and I hate it. Actually, a good majority of the time. Because I'll be sitting there normally in class, and then my friend will say something really random that has absolutely nothing to do with what I'm thinking. And I still think of it. It's like, I did not want to think of Dear Evan Hansen every time you say good for you. I did not want to think about Hamilton every time you say shot. Or bullet. What if this bullet is my legacy? Legacy, what is a legacy? See, that's how it ends up. You know, sometimes I can express it, like, especially in serious situations, like, where I have to, and my mom's like, don't you dare. Because I go off on a monologue. Because, like, I do. And there's things I can do to, like, kind of suppress it. Sometimes. And then other times it's like, I cannot control that, Mom. I'm gonna just, like, spout Hamilton nonsense for a good 30 seconds. Because I go quicker than I'm supposed to. Like, sometimes I'll hear, even just the simplest things like we, and then I'll go, we, and then we, Lafayette. And, you know, it's great. I'm taking stuff out of its packaging. I'm kind of just talking and taking stuff and throwing it, and yeah. That's fine. Just, whee! It's halfway across my room. Okay. I don't know if I should end here. I don't know. Here, hold on. Give me a second. Let me, like, summon my inner streamer. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Well, that'll be the stream for today. Okay, hold on. Can I do it a little more serious? A little bit more. Okay. I gotta act serious. Hold on. Well, that'll be the stream for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next stream, oh my gosh, I have so much fun doing that. Okay, but next stream, I don't know. When I stream, I stream. But I hope you guys have a great day, and Merry Christmas again. Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. I don't know what you celebrate, but Happy Holidays. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all soon.